Hello YouTubers, I'm RJ Bear, the beauty blogger, and today I'm going to do a product in focus video. So essentially my theory behind these product in focus videos is just to take 1 to 3 products that I'm really enamored with, that I've used for a while, that I've tested out my own skin, and really think, I need to share it with you. I need you to know about these products. They're must-have products. And you got to try them. Okay, so basically I'm going to choose 3 products today. I wanted to choose like 3 quite different products. Admittedly, 2 of the products are from the same range, but they're very different. So rather than do like, let's do 3 serums, let's do 3 cleansers, let's do 3 exfoliators, I was like, no, let's do 3 very different products. Just variety is the spice of life, and we all like spicy things. Well, most of us like spicy things. I digress. Anyway, so the first product I want to start with it's a product I use a lot. I love it. It's literally the bread and butter of my skincare routine. I use it 2 to 3 times a day. 2 to 3 times a day, you say? My God, man, I'm going to no skin left. No. Once you hear what it is, you'll understand why I use it 2 to 3 times a day. I'm sure if you use this kind of product, you yourself probably also use it at least twice a day, maybe once. Okay, so perhaps more. Without further ado, I'm going to now be reviewing and telling you all about L'Oreal's absolutely fantastic Age Perfect cleansing wipes. Bang. Okay, so here they are. Amazing. It's like my face is made out of cleansing wipes. Okay, which in some ways it is. Anyway, right, so this is L'Oreal's Age Perfect range. So they have many cleansing wipes, L'Oreal. And most of them come in this kind of like really beautiful airtight container. You can tell this is, it's usually a lot thicker than this, so it's down to the last couple of wipes. I have used this so often. I buy so many of them. And they basically usually come in like 3 or 4 different ranges. They have like a revitalizing range for brightness. They have like a hydrating range. They have like a cleansing range. This is their anti-aging range, okay? It's got the gold lid, and it's basically got pro calcium and sweet almond oil. Now, beauty aficionados, as I'm sure you all are, will know that sweet almond oil is an active ingredient. Also, almond oil is used to basically deeply nourish the skin. It's deeply hydrating. So this is great for anti-aging. Okay, so basically, just looking at the packaging, I mean, admittedly this is quite used, it's not brand new. I love the fact that it's got this little flippable lid. I'll try and open it for you so you can have a look. Right, like that. So because usually you just have this bit, this little flap which can come loose, but this, I'm not sure if you heard that, it clicks down. It's very satisfying. Packaging's pretty decent. It's simple but effective. I rate that quite highly. The aesthetic, so when you use it, in fact, I'm just going to use it in front of you. I am a big believer in live demonstrations when it comes to these sorts of things. Okay, so this is what you get. Looks like, almost any other cleansing wipe. Even touching it, it just feels soft and less. It's moist. But I find that like some cleansing wipes, it's like you're rubbing your hands. There's too much moisture on them, and then others, it's kind of like, really, this is so dry. This is the perfect balance of the two. The scent. Oh my God, it's so relaxing. This is just the essence of self-care. I love it. Right, so on with the action. I'm just rubbing it all over my face. Oh my God. Oh. You know that when you go to a Chinese restaurant or like you're on an aeroplane and they give you something and it's for your hands, but you end up wiping your face and they're like weird Western people. Yeah, it's like that. But it's so rewarding. Oh my God. Now I wipe obviously my T-zone, around my eyes, everywhere. Décolletage, and then I wipe my beard, which, yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot of my readers here, viewers, won't have a beard. If you do, good for you. But anyway, just cleansing. My skin sings after this. It doesn't tingle in a bad way. It just feels like it's been cleaned, but also moisturized at the same time, which is a rare combination. Usually you have products that make you feel clean or moisturized, and you have to use them together to achieve that same effect, but this beauty does it on its own. So, great smell, great packaging. fantastic feel. You'll notice my skin is already more flushed from using it. Now, admittedly, part of that is just the rubbing and skin promoting circulation and tissue perfusion. But ultimately, it's also the product. It just, I don't know, it just does something. It must be the pro-calcium or the almond oil. It just kind of like really brightens your skin. And while I do use a number of brightening products, I have to say, since using this particular product, my skin has never been brighter. Now, granted, some of you prefer more of a matte look to a dewy look, but I absolutely, as someone who prefers a sort of a brighter look, love this. It's absolutely incredible. If you don't like that, don't worry too much, because you're using other products. You can fade it if you want. It's not the end of the world, but it's if you like a kind of glow, it's fantastic. So the greatest thing about this product, or one of the greatest things, is its price. In theory, it's on at $4.99. It's not actually $4.99. Like in Boots, in Superdrug, which are like these two big UK drugstores, they're often like £2.50, something like that. Also, the supermarkets, kind of like sell them at lower prices. And Amazon sells them at, I think, £2.42, and on Amazon's subscribe and save service, which I use, and which was the first thing I started using the store, because I use so many of them. I believe it's £2.19 or something like that. So I've gotten it occasionally at Superdrug for almost £2, like just over £2. And given the fact that like the average facial wipe, of which I have tested dozens, is about £3.50. I think this is just incredible value. It undercuts the price point, and it's significantly better. To put it in context, I have quite literally used some of like the best cleansing wipes out there in terms of the price point. So I've used Neal's Yard, I've used other stuff you get like these fancy boutique stores, and yeah, they're fine. They do what you kind of want them to do, but nothing has left my skin so good as this, even though it's a fraction of the price of the others. It's just, in my view, well done, L'Oreal. L'Oreal, like you'll know if you read my blog, I'm a big fan of L'Oreal. I think in the last 5 years, I think they've always been like very clinically based, but I think in the last 5 years they've really raised the game of most of their products to like a real premium level, despite being on the more affordable price point. And I think this is just completely emblematic of that. So buy this, the L'Oreal Age Perfect wipes, if you want to have an anti-aging step even before we start putting cleansers and moisturizers on. I use it morning after my cleanser, and I use it at night. Either it's after my cleanser, or sometimes, guilty confession, just between us, sometimes I don't use a cleanser at night. I know, right? I mean, really, that's just horrific, but okay. Sometimes I don't use a cleanser at night, and I'm just so tired. Come home, busy job, busy life, as you all have, and I'm just like, I need this. This will do, and it does, and it saves me, and my skin, I wake up in the morning, it's absolutely great. So, definitely recommend that. Try it yourself. If it doesn't work out for you, it doesn't work out for you. Mea culpa, but I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, so the next product. Oh my god, this is an amazing product. So, with a bit of a preface to this product, I have normal to oily skin, so combination skin, and I thought, every time I use the kind of the exfoliators with like, microbeads are legal now, but the kind of the scrubby, rubby kind of ones, I break out. I can literally use it about once a week. Now I know that a lot of people can use them daily and they're fine, but if you have oily skin, no, 1 to 2 times a week, absolute maximum. And yet I wanted that kind of deep clean effect that you get. So rather than go for like a kind of scrubby exfoliator, the reason behind that, I should give you a kind of light science definition of that. So basically, obviously your skin produces sebum, it produces kind of like, oil, which in normal quantities is good. If you have oily skin, you produce a bit more, and sometimes your pores can get clogged, and there can be like small, tiny bits of infection, which is basically spots. But if you use a cleanser, a sort of rough, traumatizing exfoliant on your skin, that can sometimes clean the skin if you use it like once a week. But if you use it too often with oily skin, it overstimulates sebum production, basically just feeding right into that cycle. So that's why it's a good thing not to, if you have normal to oily, or if you have oily skin, combination skin, to keep using exfoliants. So anyway, so I was searching for another product. I was like, well, cleansers are great, but they don't really go deep enough. Every time I kind of use a scrub, there's always a risk that I'm going to break out. What can I do? And so, to the rescue, one of my favorite, absolute, ever, all-time, I'm sure you agree with me, facial companies, skincare companies, The Body Shop has come to my rescue. Obviously, The Body Shop's incredible. I don't need to tell you how ethical they are, how much they've pioneered against animal testing, how much they've pioneered community fair trade, how much they've pioneered recyclables. They even now have this thing where like you spend money on their products online and they build community bio bridges for the community that need them. It's just, it's everything companies should be. It's corporate social responsibility. Anyway, I'll stop. Maybe I should work for The Body Shop. Oh no, I have another day job that I really love. That's true. Okay, anyway, right, so, fine. So, this is a Body Shop product, and it is one that I urge you to try. It is, I'm not sure, do you guys you know what Marmite is? It's kind of like, maybe if you're in Australia, it's like Vegemite. I'm not going to do an Australian accent, can't do it. Anyway, so basically it's this weird British product for food. I'm not going to explain what Marmite is if you don't want it is. Basically, there's a term we use called it's like Marmite. So the Marmite is this kind of condiment food thing that we eat in the UK or not, and people either love it or they hate it. I wouldn't say that people would ever hate this product, but it's quite an extreme product in some ways. The results are very good, but the way it achieves those results, people either love or are terrified by and never want to use again. Now, let me just reassure you, this product does not hurt, and it's not kind of, people don't want to use it again because of pain. It's just, it can freak people out. So basically, this is one of my favorite products ever. Okay, you can't really see it from like, I'll move it near the camera. It's the Drops of Youth range, so that's like their anti-aging range. It's like one of the premium Body Shop ranges, incredible. And it's their liquid skin peel. Skin peel, you say? Isn't that what random women in the OC do? No. Skin peel, well, I won't talk about skin peels, but basically, this is not like some insane skin peel where you have to take a week off work. This is something you can use 1 to 2 times a week. It does say 2 to 3 times on the bottle. I would not really recommend using it more than twice a week. But basically, you put it on your skin and it literally peels off the first layer of dead skin, or it peels off the first layer of skin which happens to be dead skin cells on your face. Yeah, you can use it any part of your body. It's designed for the face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it works on the back of my hand. I'm just going to apply a couple of pumps. So let's put it on this part of the hand. I'm just going to rub for a while. Rubbing my hand. And then hopefully, if my camera's decent enough, you'll see what the results are. Now bearing in mind, this will occur on your face. Bang. Do you see that? Do you see all that dead skin? I mean, now I personally find that more than incredibly satisfying. Like, I'm totally in love with this effect. I want to see skin that shouldn't be on my face because it's dead, peeling off my face on a very regular basis. Some people, I'm going to use my facial wipe to wipe it off. Anyway, some people hate that. Like, honestly, I had a friend who was, well, I won't go into it, but I had a friend who tried it and freaked out. For someone who you'd think, given what they do, wouldn't freak out, but they did. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to name and shame anyone. So anyway, obviously it's nice in my hand now. So basically you use that, you rub it all over your face, just like a minute or two, and then it will literally look as though your face is peeling off. So that's the freaky bit. Once you've gone over that, which sometimes takes a little while, take a deep breath. Think of something that calms you, go to your happy place. You wipe it off, and your skin is glowing, and it's literally better than any exfoliant scrub I've ever used. It achieves the same results, and it doesn't make my skin break out. Admittedly, if I were to use it 1 to 3 times a week, it probably would. So I'd say once a week, maybe twice a week is optimal. And it just, your skin, obviously it will diminish fine lines, it will just, buy it, please. It's just incredible. Buy it and try it on your hand first and see if you can handle it. And if you can't, you know, don't. If you do, great. Or just go in and ask some nice Body Shop person, because they're all really friendly who work in that shop, to give you a free sample, because usually they give you enough for 2 or 3 applications, so you'll get to see if you like it or not. So with the Body Shop, often they'll have a 40% discount code offer, sometimes 30, sometimes, particularly around Christmas, around about 50%. This is now just about, actually sometimes it's included in it, sometimes it's not. The Drops of Youth range usually is, but this is a brand new product, like it's about 6 months old. Sometimes they've done it, sometimes they haven't. Like, you know, I know friendly people in the Body Shop, sometimes they give me extra discounts, whatever. Like, whatever. Just go and ask them. Just be like, hey, I tried this. I'm a beauty blogger. And then maybe it'll happen. You know, I'm not saying, but whatever. Anyway, cool. So that's such an amazing product. You know, it will just be, you can replace your mechanical scrub with this, and it will just do the same thing but better. Okay, so lastly, the third product. This is skincare, but it's more body skincare. Now, I will be the first to admit that I'm very good at putting products on my face, and up till recently I've not been that good at taking care of the rest of my body's skin. So I'll use nice shower gels and that kind of thing. I'm just starting to learn to scrub and use scrubs like once a week or so, once or twice a week. But hydration for the whole skin, integrity and health and beauty and glow and moisture and protection is very important, clinically speaking. So I've started using body lotions, but much so I love the Body Shop, I started using a few of their body butters, and they're really well scented and they're really well priced and very ethical and all of that. But for me personally, often they're a little bit too heavy and slightly greasy for my liking. But some people like that. Some people, you know, if they have really dry skin, which I don't, have, like, they really enjoy that. So I'm not saying they're bad products, they're good products, but they're not for everyone. However, the Body Shop, which is a very ethical company, do an amazing light whipped lotion. So they do these lotions throughout the year. Some of them they do throughout the year, some of them they're like special for Christmas and special for other times. This one is a product that is a staple on their product range, and it is none other than, bang, the Wild Argan Oil Body Whip. My God, incredible. I mean, just the packaging, obviously it's recyclable, it's incredible. It's this beautiful sort of like, I don't know, like gold, bronzy colour. It's just beautiful. And what I love about it, it's got this little handle, right? So you just like squirt a little bit down onto your hand. There you go. And you rub and you put it all over your body. And I don't know, like, I'm not sure about you guys, but like sometimes when you have body lotions, like, they're really hard to get out, like, in the right amount. You know, you'll press it and then suddenly, like, your entire whole body is coated and you have no product left. Maybe it's just me and a bit cat-handed sometimes. But anyway, this little pump just conserves the product really well, and you can pump it multiple times and get the right amount of product. I don't know, just like when I'm doing my whole skin routine, I'm like, each leg does 3 pumps and my arms are like 3 pumps. It's maybe I'm just being OCD about it, but like, I just love the fact that you can regimen like how much you're giving. Yeah, I'm weird. Anyway, maybe you're like that too. We should form a support group. No, well, yeah, call me later. Anyway, so basically, this product, it smells so good. Oh, do you know what it smells like? Okay. Other than kind of like sweet, heady, beautiful argan oil. It smells like when you go on summer holiday, summer vacay, spring break, whatever, and you put on your sun cream, like the spray-on ones, or like Pitsbuin or something like that for the first time, and you're by the pool and the sun, and you're like, oh my god, I'm not at work, oh my god, I'm so happy. That's what this product makes you feel, okay? Well, it makes me feel that way. And you just apply it over. It's so thick, it's so luxurious, and yet, it's also light and not too greasy, and your skin just looks so vibrant after using it. Anyway, I highly recommend it. You can get massive discounts on it. They do other products in the range. I recommend it to anyone. So definitely go for the Wild Argan Oil body cream. So those are the three products. You've got the Wild Argan Oil, backwards, going to the Drops of Youth scrub, liquid skin peel, and then bang, L'Oreal cleansing wipes. I would use all three of them. I put my hand on fire to say that they're incredible products, and there's a very high chance that you're going to absolutely adore them. Anyway, if you like my video, please like it. Please click the like button, thumbs up, bang, and leave a comment below, and follow my blog, and have a fabulous night.